Hey team, it's Coach Ryan. Just wanted to make a quick video for this week's Trainer Tip Tuesday, and I actually wanted to talk about not working out. I wanted to talk about recovery. Recovery is going to be just as important, if not more important, than the workouts that you do, team, okay? When you work out, your body is tearing itself down, and your body needs recovery in order to build itself back up to make the adaptations to your training. So your recovery days or recovery workouts, recovery sessions are just as important as those intense workouts, team. I myself make an effort to have 1 day per week where I don't do any workouts at all. So I'll be active a little bit, I'll be out walking around, doing my normal daily activities, but I make an effort to where I take 1 day per week at least where I don't work out at all. Your body needs recovery, team. It's not always about working out hard. If you do that, if you work out all the time and don't give your body the recovery, your body won't adapt to the training. And it could lead to overtraining, which could lead to other bad news bears things down the road. So what I would recommend to you as you work out at home while the studios are closed, but hopefully we're going to reopen soon. But as we work through this period, team, I highly recommend taking at least 1 day, 1 to 2 days I would recommend, to where you don't work out, but stay active, light activity, walks around the park, whatever, around the house, around the yard, whatever. You can still stay active with your daily activities, but I highly recommend to you, team, that you take at least 1 or 2 days out of the week where you don't work out and you focus on your recovery because your body needs it. Now, speaking of recovery, one important aspect of training that often gets neglected in terms of recovery is flexibility and stretching, okay? So we preach it a lot, especially at the end of classes. I know a lot of people jet out outside the studio when they're done with their OTF class. Your body is gonna need the flexibility, the stretch training, okay? Again, it helps you recover in between your workouts. It also helps to improve your performance, and it also helps to prevent injury, team. So with your stretching, I would recommend 20 to 30 seconds holding each stretch, full body stretches. Now, you may not know what stretches you'll need to do for shoulders, arms, back, chest, legs, hips, whatever. I'm going to take a little time to kind of go through a few stretches for you, full body, okay? Starting with the neck, trapezius, rhomboid muscles, okay? The scalene stretch, okay? You can gently tilt your head and neck toward one side. You should get this stretch right in the opposite side here. Going each side, you'll get that stretch right in here, team. As far as the shoulders, a stretch that I like, static stretch where you pull one arm up and over. You're getting the stretch right here in the extended arm shoulder. For the chest, and you can stand for this one, standing chest stretch. We do this a lot in class. Make a goalpost with your arms and drive your elbows down and back. You'll get that stretch in the outer part of the chest, team, okay? Now, for the forearms, let's just say you're doing a workout to where you're holding weights or dumbbells a lot. Your forearm muscles are gonna need that stretch. Forearm and wrist flexor stretch, so make a stop sign with your hand and then gently pull your fingers back. You'll get this stretch right in the forearm muscles, okay? In terms of the core abdominal muscles, okay, several stretches. One stretch that we do a lot is the cobra, okay? So you can see me here, okay? Hands under the chest, butt down. I extend my low back, squeeze the glutes and hamstrings in this stretch. I'm getting the stretch right in the front compartment of my core, okay? The lateral stretch, the standing overhead lateral reach, where I reach over toward one side and I get this stretch right in the obliques and the lat muscles of the upper back as well, okay? Now, we're moving all the way down here. Now, hips, legs, stretches for those muscles, okay? For the quads, okay? Standing quad stretch, where you take one leg, pull it back. You can bring up the opposite arm to help you for balance or out, okay? If you need to, hang on to something, okay? The stretch is not about balance. it's about this stretch right here in the quad muscles, okay? For the back of your legs, hamstrings, we do several stretches for these. One stretch that we do, standing toe reach. You take one leg straight, the other leg is bent. You sink your butt back, back flat, and then you reach far toward the heels and toes of that straight leg while keeping your back flat, shoulder blades pull back. You'll get the stretch right in the back of your leg in the hamstring muscles, okay? You can also do seated, and let me adjust my camera a little bit, okay? Hurdler stretch is another stretch that will get the hamstring muscles right in the back of the leg. So one leg straight, the other leg bent. Foot of the bent leg press against the inside of the thigh, the straight leg. Deep breath in as you exhale, reach toward the heels and toes of the straight leg, and you'll get that stretch right into the back of the leg. Now, when we work our outer leg muscles, I like to call them the side butt muscles, okay? Especially when we have a lot of mini man work, okay? These muscles get worked a lot. In order to stretch those out, a couple things you can do. Seated body twist. So you're gonna take one leg straight, keep that leg straight on the floor, bring the opposite leg up and over, and then push that leg toward one side, turn your body to the opposite side. Okay, you'll get this right in the side and the hip and glute. So the way I have it, okay, my right leg is straight on the floor. I'm bringing my left leg over my right leg. I push my left leg to the right. I turn my body to the left. Again, I get this stretch right in the side of the hip and glute, okay? We can also do a pigeon stretch for those muscles, okay? Where one leg is out in front of your body at about a 90-degree angle. Take the other leg back behind you, and then you can reach on over toward that front leg as far as your range of motion takes you. Again, getting that stretch right in the side of the hip and glute, okay? Another stretch that we can do, we're moving down the leg for our calf muscles, okay? Simple, okay? Make a staggered stance. My back leg is gonna be my heels up off the floor, front leg braced and bent, and then I'm gonna push my back heel toward the floor. And when I do that, team, I'm getting the stretch right in the calf muscles of that back leg. You can make it dynamic, okay? If I switch sides, okay? So again, the front leg, my leg is bent, heel on the floor, back leg, knee bent, and then when I press my heel toward the floor, again, I'm getting the stretch right in my calf, okay? So, and there are lots of other options that you can do for the calf muscles, like a dynamic downward dog, hips toward the floor, and then I gently rock my heels, okay, toward the floor. And that's another dynamic option to stretch out the calf muscles, team, okay? So again, several full body movements. I just picked a couple if you had any questions on what to do, okay? Another one for the upper body that I want to hit real quick. Triceps, take one arm behind your back, bend the elbow. You get this stretch right in here. You can push that elbow down with the opposite arm. That'll get the triceps, team, okay? So several full body example stretches to kind of get you going if you had any questions on how to stretch your full body. So again, in terms of recovery, I have my little board here. Okay, recovery is important, team. Okay, 1 or 2 days at least where you don't work out, you still stay active with your daily activities, playing around with the family, walks, that's fine. But your body needs the recovery. Your body needs that time to repair and make adaptations from your hard training sessions. You want to make that hard work that you do in your workouts, you want that stuff to count, and you want that, you want the benefits from those sessions, and your body needs the recovery in order to attain those benefits from those hard workout sessions. And then flexibility, stretching in full body stretches, holding each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. It can be done after you work out. It can also be done as a recovery session, a separate session. Like I said, before I got this video, I just got done doing about a half-hour flexibility, mobility session. So I've been working out pretty hard the last few days, okay? So that is your Trainer Tip Tuesday. If you have any questions, okay, about any stretches or anything like that, or in terms of how to take recovery or how to plan it, please feel free, comment on the video. I'll reach out to you. We'll see you, team.